Alexlexus doing a local recording test. I am Alexlexus, the man, the myth, the legend, New Jersey juggernaut, hitting you with the head crush. Brought to you by Fullscreen.net. Check him out. We're going to open the reactor. We're going to get this podcast started. Intro brought to you by Michael Hurdle, michaelhurdle.com. Make sure you check him out for your graphic design needs. Alright, Newgamingorder. I had a little thing I wanted to talk about, so here goes. We just went to New York Comic Con. You know, we did a joint collabo with Thumb Thrasher Gaming and Geek-N-Out. You're going to see a lot of content coming to the channel in the next couple of days. You know, there's just a lot to edit, and we're putting a lot of stuff up. Shout out to Long Island Joe for giving Newgamingorder, Thumb Thrasher Gaming, and Geeking Out, you know, the 4-minute interview, which was really cool. You know, humble guy, awesome. You know, wish I had more time because I don't want to, you know, pull him away from what he was trying to do at the event. So, with that being said, the point of this particular show is to talk about the culture, the silent issues that happen at New York Comic Con when it comes to cosplayers. Now, Shimar and I were actually, he sent me a post that's been I don't know if it'll go viral or not. I don't know if it'll get the attention that's needed to make a change, but you know, there's just some folks that just you know, when it comes to the cosplayers, and yeah, some of them are dressing and revealing outfits or whatnot, but you have to remember why people come to Comic-Con. You know, it's once a year, they're enjoying themselves. You know, the last thing they want to do is find themselves being harassed, you know. And there was a cosplayer, she was in a black Anubis outfit, or her rendition of the entity, and some of the things that she explained that she went through. You know, we had a father smack her prosthetic in front of his child to prove that the prosthetic was fake. I mean, come on, keep your hands to yourself and set a better example for that child. You see, that's how that nonsense continues. It cycles through because they see the parent doing it, and then the kids naturally pick up on bad behavior. So this kid might go to Comic-Con 10 years from now and do the same thing. You know, shame on that man for putting his hands on that cosplayer, whether it was on her prosthetic or anything else. Like, come on, keep your hands to yourself. I'll be honest with you, I'm somewhat of an emotional person, and like I kind of erupt a bit at times. Like, maybe that's why I like Dragon Ball so much, because a lot of like emotional bursts would, you know, I identify with that. Had I seen that guy do that, I probably would have smacked the fire out of him. I'm like, do it to somebody else that probably will step to you. You know, this is just me, you know, speaking from the heart. Like that was wrong. You know, I go to Comic-Con, I go to different events, and I treat everybody as if they're family, because you wouldn't want your cousin, your sister, your aunt, your mom getting treated like that. Don't treat other people like that. You know, that guy was a real dirtbag. You know, some of the other accounts from that cosplayer, somebody tried to kiss her, she was being groped and all that. I'm like, man, and truth be told, I, you know, have inside jokes, but there's never anything that you're gonna see Staff Sergeant Elmira or Alexlexus the Juggernaut go and do something like that. You know, yeah, there was some attractive females there and whatnot, portraying characters as theirs to the best of their abilities with their crafting of their costumes. But man, let me tell you that it was disheartening to hear things like that. And this is just a public service announcement. When you go to these events, treat everybody as if they're family. Alright? That's somebody's relative. Somebody cares about the person you're harassing. And some might say, oh yeah, you know, gotta suck it up, and the bullying and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, put yourself in the shoes of the person that you're afflicting. You know, no, I'm telling you, I was reading some of that. I'm like, man, let me tell you. And I remember I saw that person. I saw that female. She was over by the cross battle. Was at the Blast Blue cross battle booth, and she was, I guess, getting situated and whatnot. Now I didn't know, what was happening. Like I don't even think we were anywhere near when that occurred, but I just saw her with kind of like her back against like one of the exhibits and stuff at the booth. Maybe that was kind of like a defense thing to keep somebody from grabbing her behind or whatever. But it's just wrong answer. Shame on every last one of you that act like Neanderthals when it comes to women out there. And when I think about it, that's what gives that whole nerd awkward. I'm trying to find the best way to describe it. You find folks who are socially awkward going there and be like, hey, they don't know how to act around girls and so on and so forth. I'm not that type, but I kind of see, like, I'm just like, man, there's some characters here, some weirdos, and when it's funny, what tends to happen, one person, if that ever got out to the news, ABC, WB or whatnot on local news, that can blanket everybody. Like what happened with my motorcycle crew. My friend Jamie Ace is getting ran over, and they're like, all the bikers are hooligans, when that wasn't the case. If they knew what went down at the time that happened, they would kind of have a different perspective. So this guy with his son smacking the girl, the other one trying to kiss her, and then they're grabbing her and stuff. Like, come on. It would take one bad thing for them to paint everything negative. Be careful. Like, we like Comic-Con. We want everybody to enjoy it. So I just had to just get that off my chest. Shout out to Shinwar for sending that to me, because I actually wanted him to participate in this, but I think he was working on some editing. But make sure you check out Thumb Thrasher Gaming, Geek-N-Out, and the rest of the shows. But yeah, that kind of irritated me. And if you see something, say something. Don't let anybody get away with that poor behavior. This has been Alexlexus, the man, the myth, the juggernaut, hitting you with the head crush. And I'll see you guys next time. If you don't stand up when people are doing wrong, then you're not standing for not a damn thing. And when things happen, don't frickin' complain. Juggernaut out.